when in doubt, blend it out. Today, I'm gonna teach you how to take your under eye from this to this. We're going to be using the Tarte Radiant Shape Tape Concealer. Less is more, so I like to start with just a dot right in this inner corner right here and on the other side as well. I'm also going to add a little dot on the outer corner. Now when I'm blending, I'm just going to use a brush that has a flatter surface. That way I can press it into the skin. Right now I am just stippling my concealer in an upward motion underneath my eye just to brighten that under eye. So you just want to be light as you're stippling it. This concealer blends so beautifully and it is very creamy, so it does give your under eye a little bit of hydration as well. Do you see how there's like a little bit of a line between where my concealer stops and my foundation starts? We are going to make sure we don't see that. So when in doubt, blend it out. I'm going to be using my foundation brush that I just used to apply my foundation and just going ahead and blurring that line between where my foundation stops and my concealer starts. That way we have a nice seamless blend. And I even go a little bit into the area that I put my concealer in just to make it that beautiful and smooth gradient. I like to use a hydrating, setting, or fixing spray right after I put on my concealer and foundation, just so that it stays in place and it's seamless and it has enough time to dry. I like to use my setting powder before I use a finishing powder. A setting powder is loose, so you're able to have a little bit more control with it, but it also sets the eye. The finishing powder is going to create just what it says, the ending finish. So I'm going to start with my setting powder and then we're going to finish with the finishing powder. So for me, whenever I'm doing my setting powder, I like to use two things. I like to use a velour puff, or it can be a blotter, and a brush. Why do I use both? Because we need to make sure that the under eye is not creased before we set it. I want to make sure that it's all blended and nice and not falling into that crease. I am then going to pat the setting powder underneath my eye, going from the inner corner to the outer corner. So you see the difference here? This one is kind of almost having that airbrush effect, and this one is like, oh, it's struggling. It needs a little help to stay in place. This is the Ofra Cosmetics finishing powder, and I'm going to be using two of the different tones. One, because this one is more of my skin tone. This one is more of my concealer tone. And then I'm just going to go over top of that setting powder and just add a little bit of the finishing powder. And then we're going to use this shade to just blend. And then I'm even going to go a little bit lower with that one. And you still get the same product payoff without having to super bake the under eye. This is the final finish, the setting and finishing powder side. And this is the side that has neither right now. Can you see the difference? I went ahead and set both my under eyes and finished my makeup, and this is the final look.